any attention. Let's get those hips going. Press through those heels. Have some fun. Grapevine. Here we go. All right, let's get into some stretch and strengthen. We're going to be doing a little bit of yoga fusion, so be mindful. You may want to check in with what the content is. So a couple of tips. We're going to be doing this lunge. You might want to grab a yoga mat depending on your floor. So here the hips are parallel, the feet are parallel, the back heel is up. So you want to make sure you're not too close. You want to be wide enough to get that space. It's a nice hip opener, opening up the front of the psoas. Then we're going to take it into warrior. I'm going to rotate that heel down, and the foot is on a diagonal. So listen to your ankle, listen to your foot. Make sure you're not wimping out over here. Take that knee and take it over the heel. That's where you're going to get the burn and the strength. So we're going to go through a little flowing series. When we're folding over, you can just follow my voice so you can keep flowing with that. All right, let's put some music on and get flowing. All right, lift up, inhale, bring those palms together. Let's do a little side stretch. Check in with the abs. Abs are pulled in, legs are very, very straight. Squeeze your head with your biceps. Keep the palms together if you can. Getting a nice side stretch and strengthening your obliques. Take it over to the other side. Take those shoulders away from the ears. Keep those legs nice and straight, lifted. Keep the chin slightly lifted. Come to the center. Look up. Reach. And swan dive forward. Keep those knees nice and soft as we start off. Release the head. Drop the hips down, open the chest. Good, hips come up. Walk the hands forward. Take the feet back. Downward dog, here we go. Release the head. Pedal the feet right and left. Opening up. Take it into your plank. Lift it up. Reach the right arm. Dig it down. Left arm. Dig it down. One more time. Find that core strength. Down. Left side. Down. Good. Bring your leg forward. Make sure you're tracking your knee over that ankle. Let's come up. High lunge. Find your balance. Arms up. Woo. And pulse. Pulse. Good. And take it all the way down. Take it into plank. Abs in. Other side. Find that space and come up. Find your balance. Woo. Abs are pulled in, shoulders are down. Add a pulse. Good. And let's take that heel down into warrior. Energy in the fingertips. Abs are pulled in. Make sure the knee is over the ankle. Take a breath. Reach. Side stretch. Take it over. Rest your arm on your thigh. Take another side stretch here. And take that down. Rotate onto the ball of that back foot. Arm is up to the air. Soft twist. And let's take it into runners. Stretch. Get those hamstrings. Bring that hip forward. Forward fold. Micro bend in the knees if you need to. Take it down. Let's walk to the other side. Find that space. Take it up. And into warrior. Check out that back foot. Abs are in, knee is over the ankle. And reach. Take a nice stretch back. Drop that arm here, support yourself, but use your core. Don't put all your weight there. Come back into that lunge. Find that space. Straighten the legs, bring the legs closer, parallel, forward fold. And forward. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Let's just do a quick quad stretch while we're here. So find your balance or hold on to the wall or a chair, whatever you need. And tuck the abs in. And bring the knees together. In. Good. Extend the arm up if that feels good. quad stretch. Keep your balance on that side. Flex that foot. Flex, flex, flex. Chest is lifted. Sit as low as you can. So opening up the hip and getting some strength. Shake it out. Other side. So find your standing leg. Find your balance. Get solid there. Lift up the other side. And make sure you're really tucking the abs in. You need to feel it in your quadriceps. Bring the knees together. Pull the abs in and reach up. Or hold onto the wall or a bench or a chair. Woo. And let's switch it up. Flex that foot. Flex to protect the knee. Oh, come down, come down. Say a little prayer if you need to. Lift the chest, lift the heart. Take it down and lift up. Let's do a couple of forward folds. Reach, shake it out. Drop the hips down over the chest. Heels down, hips up. Roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. All right, let's get into some technique that we're going to specifically use for today's class. All right, let's get into a quick review about posture. Feet are about hip distance apart, often, not always. Heels and the balls of your feet are equal. They should be equal here. Abs are engaged and pulled in. Think about pulling your belly button to the spine. Super important. It's a small thing, but so valuable. Protects your knees and your back and your spinal cord. So always be mindful of this pulling in and keeping that beautiful posture. Rib cage is slightly lifted, giving a little bit of space in your vertebrae, but shoulders are rolled down, so you're not really crunching up here. So lift, take it down, tuck it in, smile. All right, so always come back to that, super important. So let's just go with our figure eights. We're gonna drop, slide, drop, slide. Make sure you go down, then change the weight. Down, change the weight, smooth it out. Don't twist with it, keep it flat. Here, so you're between two balls. Good, vertical movement, double time. Because you can. In. Good, let's do a stretch figure eight. So straighten both legs. Reach, 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 and then come in. So this one you can lift your heels and then come in. Add a little plie. Lift and lift. Lift. Smooth it out. 1, 2. Play with the arms. Good. Lift, slide. So this is a reverse eight, also called the Maya. Lift and squeeze, over. Lift, use those obliques, keep the heels glued. Lift, slide, lift, slide. Take it over. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Float the arms. Double time. Half all of it. Half time. Double time. Half time. All right, shake out the legs. Let's do a touch step, but we're going to add a little twist with it. So as I twist forward, this will be the left side for you. As I twist forward, think about bringing that hip bone towards the armpit. So I go up and I also go across. Not so much with the shoulder, but with that hip. So I'm using all my abs here. Same thing on the other side. It goes up and in. Okay? Here we go. Up, up, crunch. Think about it like a crunch. Add the hands. Good. Keep your feet fairly close together. You don't have to go far. Take it, lift. Good. And inhale. Exhale. Big hip circle. Lift the chest. Core is engaged. spot because we're going to go into a flat back position. I go out to the side, I take it around. Here, over to the side, and as I come around, I keep the legs straight, I keep the chest lifted. All around. Big hip circle. And over to the other side. I like to sweep my arms in. And sweep. And sweep. Here we go. All right, so we're going to add this figure eight. And back, 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 back. So here we go, horizontal eight. Big hip circle. Take it around. Now start that figure eight as you come up. So juicy. To the other side. Take it around. Figure eight up. Keep going. Take it to the other side. Figure eight up. All right, let's add the Ami. Soft knees. Lifting equally on both sides. Super important. Okay? So I go lift, tuck, lift, neutral. Don't go back. Lift, tuck, lift, neutral. Smooth it out. Pull a lot from the front. And 1, 2, pull, pull. Float the arms up and down, whatever feels good. Concentrate on the hips, shake out the legs. Again, reset. Get that soft plie, feet are hip distance. Lift, tuck, lift, neutral, lift. Make sure when you're going in this direction that you also lift this hip. Okay? Lift. Pull, 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 in. All right, shake it out. Let's add the low turn. Here we go. So here, legs are together, body's gonna tilt and lean, abs are pulled in, and the arms are framing the hip here. Okay, same thing on the other side. So make sure you don't cross with that turn. It's not a cross turn, it's a together turn. So we go out, together. And this momentum helps us sit and turn with that. So let's just do a half turn. So pushing off from this side. This is the left for you. I've got my lime green here. So on this side, push, half turn, low turn. Repeat again. To the right for you. One more. To the back. To the front. Full turn. Here we go. Full turn. And full turn. To the other side. Let's just reset. Remember, you're framing that hip. And the little tip is take the upper body and lean away, not forward. To the side. Remember that stretch we did in the beginning? Here's where it pays off. That strength that you need. To the side. And press. Half turn to the back. Half. Half. Again with a half. And half. Full turn. Here we go. Full turn. Full turn. And have some fun with that. You might have a challenge depending on your floor, so see what feels So the important tip is not to go back. So it's not back here. We're not doing reggaeton. We're doing belly dance, Egyptian style, more or less. Yeah? So think about this pelvis moving, and you can have the chest. I like this as an accent. Pelvis. Shake it out. So again, chest and pelvis move pretty equally. You can do just the pelvis, and you can do just the chest. But this one I want to move both. All right, last one. We're going to do the bounce. I call this the Nago bounce after Nago Fuad. Both heels are down, knees are soft, and it's like a basketball. You're just kind of bouncing away. Hope you have a good sports bra on. You'll need it. And go a little bit faster. This is nice as an accent. I wouldn't do this for a whole drum solo. Good. Let's go slow again. So it's like a kind of like a falling sensation. Here we go. So it's from the knees. Woohoo! That felt good. All right, let's get to it. Let's start on our combinations. Now we've gotten to the best part of this is there's a little bit of freedom here for you. So there's some room for improvisation and some creativity within this little section. So I'm going to give you structure, like a structured improvisation. I'm going to make some suggestions, and I'm going to do it with you. And if you notice when I start repeating it, I start adding some variations and my own thing. And I want you to do the same. So let's start out. This is the accordion. This is like the real melody section, just pure accordion. Reminder that accordion is air. So think about that breath within your movements and with the sound of that instrument. It's so gooey and delicious. So we just finished here. So I'm going to kind of start in our position. I step to the left and I started super stretchy, big figure eight, and then I bring the heels in and make that a little bit more isolated. So the first thing I want you to do is figure eights. Okay, so I'm going to give you a structure. Now think about how you can play with that idea. Now I'm going to do a reverse eight. I can go fast. I can stretch out the note of the music. If I hear that, if I feel that. So you can play with that, but create a little tension. Don't do everything the same timing. So you can go quick, slow, quick, right? So play with a little bit of those dynamics and that tension in the music. Figure eights to start. Lift, make it stretchy. Bring it in, and then I do a reverse eight. And I do a little slow and quick. You can add a level change. Then I want to do camels. Camel, quick. If I hear that in the music, which I do. You can also do reverse camels. So your structure is figure eight, then camels. And you can choose which ones you want to do. I'm going to start with a classic camel here. Then I'm going to do a big, juicy hip circle. Take it around. I kind of start a little on the diagonal for dramatic effect here. And then I do a fishtail figure eight as I come up. So let me show you back up. So that comes from this figure eight. And what I'm doing from that back figure eight, from that circle, I'm just doing a figure eight and bringing my upper body back up to standing. Let's do that again. Big circle starting left, upper body right. Take it around, ending on the right. Now fishtail, figure eight, and come up. Okay, so you had figure eight, reverse figure eights, you had the camels, and now you have the big hip circle variation. Next thing I want you to add is amis. So juicy and gooey. Add a level change if you want, add a twist if you want, play with the timing. So I'm going to do ami, slow, and I'm going to do a level change. A little tip for that is I put 1 foot front and back. I'm going to take personally it's easier for me to have my right foot back. So I'm going to do those almies coming down here. And you can move while you're down here too. Another little tip, when you come up, when you want to stand up, it's a little easier to do upper body than lower body as you come up. It's a lot on the legs. So make sure you're able to balance here without kind of crashing. And as I come up, I can do a little shoulder roll or a chest circle. And as I step forward on the right, that's that transition step. And then I repeat. So when we do this one with music, we're not going to do a slow and then a regular tempo. It's slow enough, and I want you to really just sink into the timing of the music, the feeling and the essence of that, because that's going to bring up your skills for your improvisation. Okay? So just a quick reminder: we do figure eights or reverse eights or mayas. We have camel section or reverse camels. We have big hip circle section, figure eight, fishtail if you want, amis, maybe with a level change or not, and then you just step forward on the right on that transition. Okay, let's just enjoy it with music. that rock step, cross back, and we have that pose. From here, the weight is on the right, and I just step left and I start that stretch. And take a breath. Wait for the music to start and then go. Don't anticipate it, because that'll take you a little bit out of the moment. So really wait for the music to tell you when to go. So rock and turn across, boom, pose. Let the accordion start and then slowly stretch here and straighten the legs and pull up into that. All right, let's put all this juiciness together from the top. and then you've got to turn to the right. So think about where all your weight is. So don't put all your weight here. So come up here. We do that little from the melody. So we're going to turn to the right, shimmy, shimmy. Turn to the left, shimmy, shimmy. So this is going to be a little bit of a free time for you to do whatever shimmy, do some accents. I'm just going to be doing the basic shimmy for now on both sides, but I want you to get a little bit creative here. So he's repeating the adadabuka part. So he's going to sing that when we come out of the accordion. We sing adadabuka, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Again, that's free for you. I'll just be repeating the basic. To the left, turn, shimmy, 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 cross, right plie, lift and twist, lift and twist. So it's like a step, touch. But make it juicy and add that little diagonal lift as well. Okay, so we just turn to the left. The right foot is free. Cross, touch, cross, touch. Right foot is front. Cross on the right, turn to the left. Sit down a little bit. Figure 8, up, drop. And then we're going to do the bounce on the first one. Call this the nago bounce, like nago forward. Here, both legs are moving equally. And you can kind of do a little shoulder roll if that feels good. Okay, so let's put that together. It's a little bit faster. All right, so we reach up, weight is equal. Turn to the right, shimmy, shimmy. Turn to the left, shimmy, shimmy. Step right, touch, left, step left, touch, right. Cross right, turn left, sit. Figure 8, breath and bounce. Here, have fun with that. So we're going to do a bounce shimmy. Now we're going to repeat the same thing. Turn to the left, shimmy, shimmy. Turn to the right, shimmy, shimmy. Cross left and lift, cross right and lift. Cross, turn to the right, sit, little figure 8, a breath, and twist shimmy. Here, you can get a little wiggle side to side if you want to add that. But you're going to hear the texture of the music change there. The loop is, after this twist, we go back to the beginning. Turn to the right and shimmy, shimmy. Turn to the left, shimmy, shimmy. Right, touch, left, touch. Cross, turn, sit, figure 8, breath, and bounce. After the bounce, go to the left. That's your cue. Turn to the left, shimmy, shimmy. Turn to the right, shimmy. Again, freestyle, add something here. Step left, touch right, step right, touch left. Cross right, sit, figure 8, breath, and twist. And then turn to the right. That's where the loop comes in. So you're going to recognize this music, but I wanted to do a variation instead of just repeating the beginning steps. So here we go. Let's drill this with some music. that transition step. So I step, there's a little plie, arms are scooping up. Really important not to take all your weight to the right. That's really a key thing, because we're stepping forward on the right, but then we have to turn to the right. So I'm creating this illusion of just coming forward here, but I've got some weight back here on my left foot, so I can add that turn to get into the Shimmy. All right? Here, if you're late, you can just cheat that turn a little bit. But I prefer that you master it and you get your Shimmy in. Step in, weight equally between both, arms are floating, and turn to the right, shimmy, shimmy. All right, let's see how all this fits together with the music. So we're going to repeat the section we did earlier, but we have a little variation at the end. So think about how you can make it a little bit more dynamic. So it's it won't be exactly the same. So you can change your angles with it. You can change where you're traveling with those walking steps. So because I'm teaching, I'm going to keep going side to side with the mirror. I'll give you a little diagonal so we can you can see the movements a little bit better. So we just have that walk to the side, kida, kida, kida. We do the pelvis shimmy, left, right, left, shoulder, shoulder, up, down. So it's the same thing as the beginning. Again, walk, 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 walk. Omi, walk, walk, walk. And then that's that tilt with the lockdown. Okay, so I'm pressing from one foot. I've got that right heel lifted and I go right, left, right, yeah. Okay, just looks like this. You guys already know it. All right, let's do it again from the walks. Walk, 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 pelvis shimmy. Walk, 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 shoulder, shoulder, up, down. Walk, 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 omi, omi, omi. Walk, 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 lock, lock, lock. I do a half turn to the back. Now I'm going to do a full turn. Full turn to the back, lift, drop, shimmy. So make sure you're spotting the back on that turn, on that low turn. So once again, we just did the lock. I step right, low turn to the back, and one full low turn to the back, spot the back so I can end here. There's a breath. I want you to lift the heels, shimmy, tap the heels, then shimmy, ball change, right, left, pose. Okay, so let's just do that ending one more time. That's new. Lock, lock, lock. Half, turn, full, turn, and shimmy. Ball change, pose. Then he's going to give us an 8 count in between our loop from here. Da 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 da, and walk. So for me, I can't help it. I'm totally in the mood. So sometimes, even in my transition step, I have some fun. Do little shoulders. Keep yourself going. Keep yourself in the mood. From here, 1 in and 2 in and 3 in. Hop. And walkie, walkie, walk. Taka, taka, taka. We come back to the keda, keda. It's the same as the beginning, except the ending. We're adding that big, powerful ending. It's the last part of the song, so make sure you're really giving all your energy and all your power. Bring that dynamics up, and have fun. Don't forget to have fun. Dancing is such a gift, and we have to remind ourselves of that. Sometimes when we're working hard, because this is definitely some hard work. All right, putting that together. Let's loop it with some music. Let's do it. that twist shimmy here, and I want to step to the right. So this is your moment to really kick up that energy, because this is the end of the song. So you really want to lift up and bring that power and that energy. So it's like another dimension. You got to give it some dynamics. So again, we did the twist shimmy, yeah, and then we walk. Step, 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 and pelvis shimmy. Kida, kida, kida. That's when the female vocals come in. So twist and twist and twist and twist. Kida, kida, kida. Daka, daka, duck. Kida, kida, kida. Only. So that's how we're going to put those together. Oh my God. Keep your energy going. Repetition is the mother of skill. The more you repeat it, the better you get. You're going to build up that endurance as well. You may have noticed, but you're getting stronger with every single repetition. So let's put this all together again. to the end. This is our last cool down together. And I want to share something with you. This is a little bit of breath work. And one of these exercises is scientifically proven to calm the nervous system. So this has helped me with a little bit of performance anxiety. If I'm nervous or feeling stressed, it's something I like to use. It's really easy, and it's a nice tool to have in your pocket. So if anytime you feel dizzy, just stop. But definitely be seated while you do it. I'll start here. So the first one we're going to do, it goes in, out. And I go in through the nose, and I push out through the mouth. So you want to take that nice and deep. You want to make a lot of noise. Make sure the family or the neighbors can't hear you. It sounds weird. But just embrace that. So let's do a couple rounds of those together. Let's do 5 rounds of those. So it looks like this. Just to watch before we start, it goes. All right, so we go 2 in the nose and push out from the mouth. Let's do 5 together. Here we go. And just release. You might feel a little dizzy. That's okay. You're seated. But that is a great way to just reset, get into your body, get into the sensation of breath and connecting that. Breath is so important. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to be on our knees. You can be on your toes here. That gets very intense. So sometimes I start up here and then I end down here, or I just sit on a pillow. So find out what works for you. I'll probably do a little bit of both. So I'm going to start out on my toes. And let me show you before we start. It goes a full power breath out through the mouth and push in the belly. So it goes like this. So you really contract the abs and sort of work through the whole torso. And what I love about this is it feels, for me, you know, as belly dancers, we need to connect our breath to our bodies, especially our hips and our torso. So it's a great one I like to add for belly dancing. It's a great way to reset at the end of your practice. So shake out the toes. Here we go. And again, just find a comfortable seated position. You might even sit on a pillow if that feels good. So here we go. And we'll start. We go out and just come, sit down. You might feel a little bit of dizziness. That's okay. Stay close to the ground. Stay on your mat. Just find that breath. It's something that I personally enjoy. That's why I wanted to share it with you today, and something you can take out into your daily practice, your daily meditation, and your daily breath work. So let's get into some cool down stretches. All right, here we go. Let's do rock the baby, get into that piriformis. Give you a little angle here. So sitting in a comfortable seated position, you might want to be on a cushion. It might be a little easier. So I flex that foot, and I'm going to start to bring it up. And when I say find the sweet spot, that you feel a nice stretch in the back of that hip, your piriformis. Lift up nice and tall, and flex. Make sure you're not getting too round here. Lift up tall. And what I like to do is I like to rock the baby. If you feel comfortable and you have the space, go ahead and lock it in and lock it up, and then lift up nice and tall. That flex is protecting the knees, so check in with that. Lift up a little bit taller. Left, left. All right. Let's do those 3 in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, gratitude. Absorb that gratitude. I'm so grateful to have this time together. I'm so grateful to share my passion for dance with dancers who care about dance as much as I do. Inhale gratitude. Seal that gratitude into your hearts. I'm incredibly grateful to share this time with you, sharing my passion for dance with artists like you. Thank you so much. Together we move. Thank you so much for joining me in this course. Together we move, and we are moving on, we are moving forward, and we are going to keep moving. So thank you so much for being here and working hard. And a couple of things I just want to remind you is to take this material, make it your own, challenge yourself. If there are things that you didn't master immediately, come back to it. Work on those things. I didn't learn to dance in one class or course or month or year. This is 30 years of working on the craft. So be patient with yourself. And also, one of the things I love most about belly dance is the self-expression. So think about how you can put your own personal voice into this dance and into this routine to make it personal and to make it your own. Again, at the same time, don't forget to challenge yourself. That's really important. A couple of tips. This is a question I get very often: how to remember the choreography. So first of all, I'm going to answer that with the course. Repetition. Put it in sections, repeat those sections until it's great, and then move on. So before you move on to combo 5, make sure combo 4 is really tight. Make sure everything's really tight there, or spend a little more time with that. That's okay. You can do this at your own pace. The other thing, what I do, it's a little secret, is I do a sing song to my feet. I sing to my feet. I go right, left, right, and right, left, right, left. So tell your feet where you're going, because that will set you up for the rest of your body. That's just my own personal little thing. But do it silently and don't move your lips, of course. So have some fun with that. Repetition is the mother of skill. I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you and creating projects and programs that can keep you growing and challenged and moving. Together we move.
Lots of editing to do.